Episode 364. When Chen Yehui arrived at the central tower in person, he was left speechless, just like every other player who had made it there. The sheer number of Christmas thieves was impossible to count. When they were scattered all over the city, the effect wasn't as striking. But now, with them all gathered here in one place, the sheer visual impact is absolutely overwhelming. All the Christmas thieves now completely ignored the horde of players behind them. Like pilgrims worshipping a shrine, they pressed and shoved their way toward the central tower. The most eager of them had already scaled more than halfway up, while the players could only stand there, staring like fools. Chen Yehui panned his camera view, looking left and right. He saw Carriage Seed, Blue River, Night Frost, Lone Shadow, Lantern Egg, and Misty Rain's Kang Kang, all the big-name guild leaders of the 10th server, gathered here in one place, standing together, staring up like idiots. Staring up at what? Gazing up at that lofty figure, invisible until the thunder struck. The lead Christmas thieves were on the verge of reaching the summit when, surprised, a bolt of lightning split the sky, illuminating the scene for all to see. There wasn't just one figure atop the central tower, but two. Simultaneously with that flash of lightning, two tongues of fire erupted from the gun barrels of the two figures. A burst of flame exploded against the stone wall of the mid-tower, followed by a piercing, agonized scream that was clearly audible to everyone. And that blasted Christmas thief plummeted headfirst to the ground. The players watched, their hearts aching. That was all points and gifts, slipping right through their fingers. Falling from the central tower. Now that's a hit that packs more punch than any other kind of damage. Players really had no idea how much damage an NPC would take. But from a height like this, every master present was supremely confident. If a player had fallen headfirst from that height, there's no doubt they'd have been sent straight back to Kongji City. Hearing the Christmas thief's piercing, sky-rending scream as he plummeted, all the players felt a pang of genuine sympathy. If he hits the ground from that height, will he just die on impact? Lord Grimm is making this look way too easy. Just as that thought crossed his mind, another brilliant beam of light shot down from the central tower's peak, connecting it to the ground. It was Suma Cheng's Windy Rain, firing off a laser cannon. The blast was spectacular, but this was a game after all. The skill's visual effect reached all the way to the ground, but its damage didn't extend nearly that far. The minion he'd hit had crawled to the front, took the laser blast head-on, and was shoved back, tumbling right off the tower. After that, the damage from his laser cannon began to drop off. That blast managed to knock 3 Christmas thieves off the wall. The rest, though hit, clung stubbornly to the tower's surface. Knocking those climbing monsters off the wall isn't easy. It depends on the skill's effect. The ones with knockback are obviously the best. If the knockback effect is powerful enough, like a fully charged laser cannon, it can push the Christmas thieves into each other and knock a few of them down. The weaker pushes from the Christmas thieves shoved them back, but they still clung stubbornly to the wall, refusing to fall. Of course, Yizhu and Suma Cheng were well aware of all this. For a time, they unleashed a barrage of effective skills, spinning around the tower's peak as they fired down. Layer by layer, Christmas thieves plummeted from the heights. Each one screamed with full-throated vigor as they fell, some nearing the bottom, others halfway down, still others just beginning their one-third descent. Gradually, the screams of the many falling Christmas thieves merged into one, like a grand, macabre choir, coupled with Sin City's already sinister environmental palette. It sent chills straight to the bone. The guild leaders had gathered once more. Some were resigned, others sighed, and a few just stared blankly at the sky above. For a long moment, not a single one of them spoke. And among them, Chen Yehui was the most restless, because the leaderboards were currently under his rule. The other guilds were gradually becoming aware of the heavy investment their excellent Dynasty Guild was pouring into the 10th server. For one thing, over in the Heavenly Domain, the number of top-tier players in the Jia Dynasty Guild had noticeably thinned out. Even Shen Guo had picked up on it. And it's not like the major guilds don't have their own spies and alt accounts in each other's ranks. Everyone knows exactly what the excellent Dynasty is up to. But knowing was one thing. Each guild had its own development strategy, and no one immediately followed Dynasty's lead with a major move. During this Christmas event, Dynasty in the 10th server was the undisputed star, dominating the leaderboards. The other guilds knew something was up. but in this particular arena, they simply couldn't compete. They were philosophical about it, so they didn't dwell on the matter. But look at it the other way around. While Dynasty was dominating the 10th server event, over in the Heavenly Domain, without any top-tier players to anchor them, they were floundering among the guilds this time. They even got outshone by some casual player guilds. So while everyone was gathered here, watching Lord Grimm show off his might, their states of mind were completely different. None of the other guilds shared Chen Yehui's level of anxiety and concern. They'd merely lost some potential gains to Lord Grimm's actions. They weren't like Chen Yehui, who'd had the very thing he wanted most snatched right from his grasp.
Should we start killing too? At least we can make the Christmas thieves drop faster.
At the rate he's killing them, who knows how long this will take. I just sent someone in to check. The Christmas thieves that fell down, surprised they're not even dead. They're still climbing. Who knows how many times they'll have to fall.
Over on the guild leader's side, a debate had already broken out about whether to kill him or not. Seeing that not killing him wouldn't stop Lord Grimm either, many started thinking about going for the time bonus instead.
Killing him just hands Lord Grimm free points. Then he'll just regroup and we'll have to do it all over again. It's so damn annoying.
Not everyone agreed, of course. Guild leaders like Lone Shadow, who already had a deep-seated dislike for Lord Grimm, were among them. Chen Yehui wasn't idle either. He tried to stir up another alliance to oppose Lord Grimm, but this time he failed. The other guild leaders just laughed it off and steered the conversation away. Chen Yehui knew this all too well. Their Dynasty Guild had gained the most from the Christmas event, so in a situation like this, especially on the 10th server, if they succeeded in taking down Lord Grimm, Excellent Dynasty would still reap the biggest rewards. So why would the other guilds be willing to get involved with him? So Chen Yehui was truly at his wit's end. Lord Grimm was at the top of the tower, and he had no way to get at him. His guild was full of top-tier players, but making that jump to the central tower, no one had 100% chance of success. And even if someone did, Lord Grimm is just waiting up there right now. Anyone who tries would end up just like those Christmas thieves. Chen Yehui gnashed his teeth for a long while, but still had no plan. In the end, he could only frustrated order his men to keep searching for the Christmas thieves. The ones Lord Grimm killed would soon respawn in other parts of Sin City.